Welcome to September. There's actually a beautiful day out. Still, oops, it's okay. Oh, that was scary. It was a scary noise. It's okay, I'm right here with you. My goodness. Oh, you're okay, hon. You're okay. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. It's just a car doing a bump. Awesome. Hello. That's right, Max. You're a good boy. So yeah, it's September, and it is actually a little bit of a cooler day right now. So Max is wearing his first hoodie of the season. So, there's always been this big debate over Team Orange or Team Purple, and I told Max that he had to keep everybody happy. So he's wearing something that's got a bit of orange, a bit of purple, a bit of every color on it. Yeah. If you're joining us, Popup, say hello. But what? I know. Oh! Somebody's got a ladder out over across the street. It's okay. You're fine. You're okay. It's kind of scary. It's making big noises. But you know what? It's not going to hurt you. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. Yes. Here. You want to stand on my knee? There. Yep. Keep that on. Yes. I know. Somebody's climbing up a ladder. It's actually about a block away. You can just see it, and they're making clattery sounds, which is scary. I mean, new sounds are always scary. But we thought we'd pop up. Welcome to everybody joining us. Extra special welcome to all of our new members. We've recently turned on paid memberships, which is super, super exciting. I'm going to talk about those for a minute, right, Max? Shall we talk about those? So nothing's changing with our regular content. Oh, go poop. That's right, Max. Nothing's changing with our regular content. We still, you can stand there, honey. We're still going to have our regular daily videos. We're going to have our Saturday live streams, our pop-up live streams, our community posts, our shorts. So all of that regular content is still going to happen. But what's changing is we're going to have some extras for folks who want to support the channel, who want to subscribe. It's totally up to you, but you're going to get badges. Special badges that show that you are a member and that you are a subscriber. A paid subscriber, that is. And those badges will actually show how long you've been a member, which is kind of exciting. So if you're seeing folks with an orange heart with Max inside of it, it's because they are, they've joined. Yeah. You're also going to get some special icons that you can use for reactions. So if we've got any of our members up, throw up some of those reactions. I mean, the Bok would be super cute. But there's some other fun stuff too, right, Max? There is, yeah. And then, of course, there is also some extra special content, some behind the scenes, some of that extra content that we have not been putting on the channel. You might see a little bit more of Momager if that's what you want to see. We see a little bit about how do we set up for streams, some of the bloopers, and some of that extra content. So that's all going to be on the for the extra subscribers as well. So yeah, just a little bit of a bonus. Now, it's pretty affordable, the cost of the subs. It's not too bad. It's monthly. You can subscribe for 1 month. You can subscribe ongoing. It's up to you. It's about the cost of a cup of coffee. Or you can buy it, Max, an apple. Yeah, you want folks to buy you an apple, right, Max? But it's totally up to you. I mean, you can still support the channel just by watching, by liking, by commenting, and all of the fun stuff. So I'm just going to adjust this for a second. I'm using Oops, where are my comments? You know, I'm not seeing any comments right now. Uh-oh. I'm not sure if the comment section is working today. I had a few problems going live. It took me 6 tries to go live. And YouTube kept on telling me that there was a technical problem. So YouTube might be having a problem right now. So maybe that's why I don't have comments. But, yes, I know that they're turned on because I always make sure that those are turned on when we go live. Right, Max? Yeah. But there is that join button in just at the bottom of the screen. So I want to say a special thank you to everybody who has joined. And then those special emojis can also be used just on regular comments on regular videos. So that's what's happening there with subscriptions. The other thing is YouTube has a current bonus program. And with the bonus program, we get an extra bonus for every new subscriber during the first few weeks. So if you subscribe now, it's not just the cost of the subscription we get a nice little paid bonus from YouTube as well. So just wanted to be absolutely open about that. But hey, it's a way to stretch, right? It's a way for your dollars to do just a little bit more. Yes, Max. Yes. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, Max. You're such a good boy. Yeah. Oh, exciting. So what have we been up to this week? We've spent a lot of time indoors because it has been rainy. I've had a lot of rain. We've had some bad air quality with smoke blowing in here from the forest fires. And that means that this one stays indoors. Last weekend it was super, super, super hot. So we went out to Silver Springs early Sunday morning before the heat got too bad. Right, Max? And we've been sharing some of the videos of that this week just because there's so much fun content from it. So hopefully you're enjoying that kind of content. But yeah, lots and lots of fun. Lots of fun. What do you think, Max? I'm still not seeing comments. I'm just going to flip the camera around here for a second. If I can. Yeah, it's hard to see. There we go. So I can see what's going on maybe. Let's see if I can fix this. I'm still live. I see 8 of you have given me thumbs up. To me here. Huh. Yeah, my settings are not available right now. So that's a little bit bizarre, Max. I don't think I've got comments on this stream. Or the comments are there and I'm just not seeing them. It's one or the other. I'm not quite sure which. What do you think, Max? What do you think? So we could either keep streaming or we could pop out and come back. So what Max is watching right now quite intently, if you look way over there, I'm just going to try and put my finger on it, just up here. Do you see that roof with the ladder? And there's somebody walking along that roof. I think he just ducked down for a minute. Might be doing some inspection from the hailstorm. Oh, yeah, there he is again. You see him right up there? Right up there. There we go. Yeah, so that's what Max has got his attention on. It's a bit in the distance, but I think the clattering of that was also getting his attention earlier. There you go, Max. Yeah. Whoops. Hang on. I was trying to flip this around and that did not work. There we go. Yeah, you don't need a close-up of me peering. Yeah. I'm going to talk for you next. Awesome. Awesome. Is that fun, Max? Are you having a good time? Yeah. Now we're wearing a hoodie today because it is a little on the chilly side. It's actually just sort of that weather where we could go with or we could go without a hoodie. It's sort of 50-50. Right, Max? You could wear one, you could not wear one. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. You know, you look at the temperature and then you look at if the sun's out or not and how much the sun's shining. Yeah. Oh, it is pretty nice out here, isn't it, Max? It's warming up as the day goes. Do a bit of a close-up here for you folks. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. So I'm just trying to see what's going on here on the camera. There we go. Oh, it's super bright. Do you see people, Max? You can say hello to them? Have you got a buck for them? Buck. Okay, we can do a dinosaur roar. Dinosaur roar is pretty special. You're doing the talking. I'll let you talk, Max. So yeah, always good to see so many folks joining us. You know, it is Sunday morning, and it is, you know, I'd characterize this one as a fall day on the patio, late summer, fall. Our leaves have not started turning yet, which is a little bit unusual. Usually by this time of the month, you know, late August, early September, we're seeing some yellow leaves turning already. And everything out here is still pretty green. But we've had an unusually warm summer, and we've only just started getting a little bit of the cooler weather. Some of the trees are a little sparse on leaves, but that is because we had that massive hailstorm in August. Now that hailstorm that we had, it's actually kind of interesting. And since Max isn't talking, I'll do a little bit of talking just to see if I can get him going. I'll quiet down when he gets going. But that big hailstorm was major. Now, how major was it? The Insurance Bureau of Canada had some stats released this week. So far, they have 320,000 claims. And it is, right now they're projecting it to be the second most expensive insurance claim ever in Canada. So that's number two. Number one was the Fort McMurray wildfires. So we're number two to that. To put things into context, the major hailstorm that we had, 4 years ago was number 4, but we really surpassed that. Now, let me assure you that I definitely did not want to be part of a historic natural disaster. And I mean, we got relatively lucky here. We had a lot of damage. Every single roof is, it's replacement territory. Even though it looks like most of the shingles are up, they've been up repairing things, patching things so that they're okay and not dripping inside. But what happens with the shingles is when you have major hail, and hail that's larger than golf ball size, as we had, I did have a video on that, when it hits, it does a lot of damage. With the shingles on the roofs, what happens is it dents the shingles and it cracks the shingles, just the force of hitting. Just think about hitting shingles with a ball peen hammer over and over and over again. Now, cracked shingles don't do a great job of keeping water out. A little bit of moisture can seep into the cracks. And that's where we really get into trouble up here. Because what happens is the moisture seeps into the cracks, and we have a lot of freeze-thaw cycles in Calgary. So it's the same as with our roads and the potholes. The moisture seeps into the cracks, it freezes. And what happens when water freezes? It expands. And then when it thaws, it contracts, right? So you're going to freeze, contract, freeze, contract, freeze, contract, and that kind of motion, just from the water freezing and contracting, can basically break up the shingles fairly quickly and cause a lot of damage. But it's the same type of thing that causes damage to roadways, and that's why we have so many potholes in summer. So we've got that happening after our big storm. And yeah, Max, yeah. But every, and it's kind of interesting when you walk around because the houses that are facing, because the storm came in from the northwest, so everything that's facing north and west has the damage. Everything facing south and east, you don't see as much damage on. We have hardy boards, so that's why the siding behind me does not look too damaged. And this is also the southeast face of the building. But if you look at the video that we did up talking about the major hailstorm, you'll see what some of the houses look like. And some of those houses that we were filming, I mean, it was, literally a block away from home. Houses with vinyl siding, they've got holes in them. They look like they've been shot up. Lots of windows are broken. Lots of frames around windows are cracked. Every screen is damaged. All of the metal flashing and vents and eaves trough and everything is damaged. So storms like that do an incredible amount of damage. Right, Max? They sure do. So what do you think, Max, about a scritch on the head? Yeah, we'll give you a scritch on the head. So, yeah, so that I think that's why they're probably up on that roof. But they're still trying to assess damage. They're trying to fix things. And it will take a few years before everything gets fixed because there's simply not enough workers up here to deal with it. And you really don't want to deal with the company that's just driven in from another country or another state because they're not going to be able to warranty their work. And a lot of them tend to be, I want to be cautious saying fly-by-nightish, but some of them can be. And people in the past have used companies like that. They've gotten up, they've done a quick job, and then, they've got a 25-year warranty on the shingles and a 5-year warranty on the labor, and things start leaking, 6 months in, and the company's gone because there's nobody there to warranty it. Right, Max? Yeah. So you do have to be kind of careful who you're hiring. Some of the fly-by-nights are taking deposits and then disappearing, so that's also no fun. But I think you see that no matter where you are after a disaster, right? People trying to fix things and just out trying to get rich off things. Oh, Max, does that feel good? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oops. Yeah. So I was just preening him, and you can see on my hand, yeah, it's new feather sheath. New feathers come in a keratin sheath that is a little bit like the aglet on a shoelace. You know how you have a shoelace and the end of it has that hard plastic? Birds love those because they think that it's the same as preening a feather because it sort of has that little crunch and it feels the same as crunching off a feather shaft. But as new feathers come in, they come in little sheaths and little shafts. And they are kind of itchy, right, Max? Yeah, and if I pinch it the wrong way, it's going to be a little bit sore because any new feather that comes in, if there's a blood supply, there's a nerve. That's a rule of thumb, right? And then as they grow, that blood supply dries up and just leaves the feather. So you don't want to pinch a feather too early or too high up. Think of feathers a little bit like your fingernails. You know how you can clip your fingernails and it doesn't hurt? I mean, it might look a little bit odd, but it doesn't hurt unless you clip them too high. Same thing with preening feathers that are coming in. Like I could trim off Max's feathers and it wouldn't hurt him. But if there's a new feather coming in and I pinch it too high, he's going to say, hey, that hurts. That was a really weird example, wasn't it, honey? I know. Boop. Ba-doop, boop. I'm going to flip this around for a minute. Yeah, I'm still not seeing comments from my end, so hopefully people are able to leave comments. So I'm not sure if if YouTube's having a little bit of a goof right now or not. So what else do we have for news? Next weekend, Calgary Parrot Club is putting on a super exciting event called Parrotpalooza. So Max has got a table at Palooza, and he's had one for the last few years. It's become a yearly thing for him. And what we do is we meet, we greet. People can come to the event and meet Max, who is a little bit of a celebrity, right? Get pictures with him. They can ask comments. We are going to have some draw prizes for some Max merch. And it's not just Max merch. We've gotten together with our friends at Parrot SOS, as well as the Aviator Harness, and we're going to go into a draw together, which is kind of fun. Because, it all fits in together well. Max, when he comes outside, he always wears a harness. Now, his harness right now is underneath his hoodie, so you might not be able to see it too well, but he is wearing it. Yeah, he's wearing blue today. So he is wearing a harness underneath his hoodie. I'm going to flip that back around. There we go. Yeah, Max. He is wearing a harness underneath his hoodie. But he always wears a harness just for safety. Because you never know what's going to scare birds. They have amazing powers of flight. Max is not clipped, but even birds that are clipped, they have amazing powers of flight when scared. Even birds that have flown have amazing powers of flight when scared. If Max had an eagle or a hawk swoop down on him, I have no doubt that he'd probably start waving his wings and get into a little bit of trouble. Scared birds have amazing powers of flight. So it's something you do have to be a little bit cautious about. But I think that it's super cool that we're going in together with our friends on the draw. Because Parrot SOS, Robin is a great friend of ours, and she does some fantastic parrot training. She's a parrot behavioralist, and I'm going to tell you a secret. The most important thing that she's going to tell you about training a parrot, and training a parrot, it's not just about the parrot, it's about the human as well. But the most important thing she's going to tell you about it, and I'm going to give away the secret here, but it's this. It's listen to your bird. If you listen to your bird and you can understand what they want, you're going to improve that relationship, and you're going to be able to deal with the behaviors that are not so great. If your bird's screaming for attention and you keep giving him attention, well, the bird, you're listening to the bird. They say they want attention, and you're giving them attention when they scream. You're kind of listening to the wrong message, right? And if you are, if you're not giving the bird the attention they want, they're going to act up. If you're doing something that scares them or they don't want, they might be biting. They might be biting for attention. So many things. So it really comes down to listening to your birds. So I think she has some wonderful advice. And she's donating a course and consultation, which is super cool of her. She's one of the smartest ladies I know when it comes to birds. And one thing about Robin, she's not just Calgary. I mean, in Calgary, we're fortunate that she's here. But she travels all over North America to talk at conferences and go to parrot events. She offers services around the world because she's able to do a lot of consultations via Zoom. She'll do some online courses. It is amazing, right, Max? So we've gotten in together with her and Aviator Harness and in a draw. So we'll have a really cool draw, but you got to come down to Parrotpalooza next Saturday to enter that draw. And yeah. Now, one thing about Parrotpalooza, it's put on by the Calgary Parrot Club. And Max, the camera's over here, honey. Or should we flip the camera again? Should we flip the camera? Look at me. There we go. Oh, you can look away from the camera now. You're just teasing me, aren't you? There you go. But it's put on by the Calgary Parrot Club. And it's one of the fundraising events that the club does. And it raises funds that go towards some of the parrot rescues. So they help out Greta's, they help out Mika's, sometimes even help out Greyhaven. And they've got a few events during the year, auctions, barbecue, and events like Palooza where they raise money. And that all goes towards parrot rescue and helping the birds. It's also all about education. We're going to have a lot of different parrot club members out there with their parrots. You're going to be able to meet some of the little guys, some of the cockatiels. There's always going to be a cockatiel there. You're going to meet some of the larger guys, the grays, the cockatoos, the macaws. There's a lot of different people with parrots, the Amazons. We just go with Max because it can be a little bit too much of a handful to bring too many other birds to the event, right, Max? Yeah. Yeah, Max also kind of likes his one-on-one attention with Momager. So the rest of the flock will stay home. But, everybody else, everyone's going to have birds out there. And there's going to be a lot going on. There's also going to be a bunch of tables with some cool merch. Max is going to have merch there from his Etsy store. So he's going to have t-shirts and pins, fridge magnets, might bring some stickers and some bookmarks. Yeah, Max? So that's going to be pretty exciting too. So it gives an opportunity to take a look and see what you want to get for Max merch. Our friends from Parrot Trends are going to be there. Sandy from Parrot Trends, one of our favorite stores. She's an online store servicing Canada, and she lives just outside of Calgary. And she comes out to a lot of Parrot Club events and has some pop-ups in town, but she also does a lot of stuff remotely. We're super fortunate with Sandy. Sandy also has a large flock, including macaws and cockatoos. And Sandy knows what they like. She's got some great prices, great service. With Sandy at Parrot Trends, I've even had folks who wanted to send Max Christmas gifts just call up Sandy and say, hey, can we arrange this through you? And she's been able to help them figure out what might be a good gift if they're not sure about size. She's got our address. She'll even wrap things for us. So we really feel spoiled with her. She's such a lovely lady. Yeah, Max, does that feel good? That feels good? Good. Oh yeah, honey. Oh yeah. Max, is that awesome? Is that awesome? We'll come in for a bit of a close-up. I'm hoping they're in focus right now. Yeah, it is a little bit hard to see sometimes if I'm in focus when I'm outside because it is so bright out. But if you're just joining us, thank you for joining us. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. I'm not able to read comments right now, and I'm not sure if YouTube's glitched on that or not. But I will go back and read comments after the stream. Hopefully people are able to leave comments on the stream, because that's part of the social part of the stream, right? That's what I really look forward to from the streams. But I do want to remind folks as well that we've got our memberships up now, so you can join if you want some behind the scenes content, if you want to see what it looks like when we are filming, if you want to see some bloopers. And oh boy, do we have bloopers, right, Max? We've got bloopers, we've got behind the scenes, we'll have a little bit more personal with Momager. Momager's not really front and center on the channel, right? It's all about the birds. But we've got some folks who've been asking, saying, hey, they want to see a little bit more. But the memberships, when you join, you can let us know what you want to see. You can let us know what you want to see for badges, what you want to see for emojis. It's all about you. And we're going to start small. So what we're promising are the emojis, the badges, and some insider content. But we always like to make a small promise and over-deliver. And we've got some exciting stuff planned. Right, Max? Yeah. But we do need some folks joining us in order to be able to do everything that we have planned. So there's a join button on your screen, $3.99 per month. And if you join now, since it's our first month, we've just opened up memberships, we've got a special bonus from our friends at YouTube. For every new member who joins, they're going to send us a small cash bonus, which is more than your membership. So it's a great way if you want to send a little bit of support to Max. Even if you just want to support us for 1 month, that is fantastic. So just wanted to tell you about that. Yeah, Max? Hey, Max, do you see people? Can you say hello to the people? They're awesome. Okay. They are awesome. My goodness. My goodness. We've got a great turnout for your stream today, Max. You know, when I'm taking a look here, I have 104 people on stream. Hello to each and every one of you. You are wonderful. Yeah, is it a system? Max, it's wonderful. It is awesome. I agree with you. 104 folks on the stream. We're super, super excited about that right now. You all rock. And Max says you're awesome. So, yeah. So why don't, since I think we've got some new folks joining us, I'm going to talk about Max for a little bit. Max is a 30-year young Moluccan cockatoo. That's right, he is 30. And he's been with me. I'm momager in the background. My name's actually Nicole. He's been with me since he was 10 years old. When I met Max, he was living in a basement. And he had some behaviors that were not great. He was biting and screaming non-stop. So it was really the kind of behavior that you don't want to see, right, Max? Yeah, that's right. Oh, awesome, awesome. So he was not the best behaved of birds, and you couldn't handle him. The last thing his previous owner said to me when I agreed to foster him temporarily, said 1 week, maybe 2 weeks at the absolute longest. We can all tell how that turned out. Was they said to me, by the way, Max loves men and hates women. And I'm thinking, yeah, I can't think of a worse person to be fostering Max. I mean, yeah, if he loves men and hates women, I'm definitely not the right person for him. But you know what? Max forgave me for the fact that I'm female. And he's actually pretty good with women now. He's decided that women are okay. But when he gets tired, he wants to either hang out with Ben or with me. So he was screaming and he was biting. But some of that behavior was just adaptive. He was living in a basement and he wanted attention. He needed attention. I mean, it's not fair to birds like this to just lock them in a cage and expect them to get on with it. They need stimulation. They need to be part of the flock, part of the family. You know, Max certainly gets that. You see how often we take him outside. We go for walks. When the weather's cool, whoops, I'm sorry, did I startle you? We get into, parrot hoodies because it's a little bit chilly outside. So Max gets the best of all worlds. But when I met him, he was a little bit food insecure, which suggests to me that maybe dinner was not always served on time. Yeah, you were kind of skinny. You weren't super healthy. But now look at him. I mean, super, super healthy. Actually, if you want to see early pictures of Max on our members page we actually posted yesterday early pictures of Max as a baby at 10 years old when we met him, and some of the pictures of Tico as a baby, just sort of showing the glow-ups, but it's pretty awesome. We've also got a video out, the story of Max, which talks about his backstory and just sort of some of what he's gone through. So what changed? Why can I handle him today and I could not handle him then? We developed trust. I listened to Max and I understood what he needed. He needed to develop trust. And when Max and myself were building trust, Max wanted to test me. He said, I'm going to scream and be horrible to you. And I said, that's okay. I'm going to be here for you. And he said, I'm going to bite you. And I said, that's okay. I'm going to forgive you. I'm still going to be there for you. And he said he was going to scream. And I said, that's fine. I'm not going to give you attention when you scream, but you're not going to scare me away. So Max actually does incredibly well, but he's learned trust. And trust is two ways. It's not just Max trusting me. It's also me trusting Max. I trust that he's not going to bite me. I trust that he's going to interact with me in ways that we've established. Oh, you're so chatty. Yeah, are you excited, Max? Are you excited? Hey, Max, if you're happy and you know it, can I get a buck, buck, buck? Okay, you want to bark like a dog. That's okay. You're happy and you know it. Be a dog. Woof, woof, woof. Okay. So you see, if you have a Moluccan cockatoo, you don't need a dog because cockatoos can bark. Oh, there's a buck, buck, buck. A bark-a-buck. Well, that was fun. Yeah, rah, rah, bark-a-buck. Buck, 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 buck. That's pretty awesome, Max. Can you buck, buck, buck? Oh, you're gonna give me you're gonna serrade me with some beak clicking. That's pretty. It's pretty awesome. So Max is just making that sound, clicking his beak together, trying to give a bit of a close-up. So you can see what he's doing there. Yeah, I apologize if the camera's bobbing around a little bit. I'm using a selfie stick so that I can reach out far enough. And yeah, you might see a little bit of selfie stick there as I reach out. Yeah. There you go, Max. Can you see yourself on there? Is that fun? That was a loud truck. A very loud truck. So yeah, are you having a good day, Max? Yeah, Max is wearing his hoodie. He just loves this gray jersey hoodie. And it's super colorful too. It's got all sorts of colors on it. On the pocket, on the baubles, and inside of the hood. Now you don't really see the inside of the hood. I'm just going to scooch around this way for a second so you can see the back. It's just hanging there. Max does not like to wear the hood over his head. He likes to hang it down like a superhero cape. But that's okay, Max. You're a superhero. You are. I'm going to bring this in for a second, and I'm going to flip it around. There we go. We're going to get the other side of Max. Oh, wow. We have 129 of you watching us right now. Welcome to each and every one of you. If you're new to the channel, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We give you a buck in return. There, we're going to try that. There. I think we had better view from here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, big puffy. I mean, it's so much fun when you watch Max because 1 minute his feathers are slicked back and he's looking like Joe Cool or the Fonz. Next moment he's fluffed up and he looks like an oversized teddy bear. You know, it's so very expressive. Yeah, the feathers are very expressive. And you've seen him lift his crest a few times. It's super colorful, super pretty. Yeah. Oh, you want a bit of a preen? I'll give you a preen. Yes, preen. Boop. But yeah, super glad to see everybody here on the stream today. So welcome to the flock. Welcome to all of our new subscribers who joined our paid channel for some exclusive. Welcome to our regular subscribers. Welcome to all of our new folks who stopped in to watch. Max appreciates it. Don't you, Max? Come here. You want to go on my arm for a minute? Yeah, so I'm going to hold him on my arm. Woof, woof, woof. So you get a feel for just how big Max really is. You want to stand for a minute, Max? There. Woo. Here you go, Max. Is it awesome? Do you see someone jogging? Max loves it out here because we've got a regional pathway just on the other side of the camera here. And there's always people walking past, people to say hello to, people to watch. Right, Max? Oh. You see a tiny dog. Where's this tiny dog? Oh, look at that crust! Awesome! Now there's a bigger dog. Are you telling me about all your doggo friends? Yeah? Yeah? We haven't seen all of them walk past yet. Are you happy, Max? Are you happy and you know it? And you really want to show it, huh? I'm just going to shift back a little bit because the sun's been shifting. That's why I stood up. And I'm just taking a really close look before I sit down because we've had a lot of wasps this year. And I really, really do not want to sit on another wasp. Tried that last year and I screamed louder than Max. It was really something not to recommend. Right, Max? Do not recommend. Oh. There we go. You're nicely in focus. Let's see if we can shift that open a little further. There you go. That's easier for me to hold. Yeah. So Max is just reacting, watching the traffic, watching people walk past, enjoying a bit of sun, wearing his hoodie. And it's warming up out here. How warm are you, hun? Just check. Yeah, you're not overheated. You're pretty comfy in your hoodie. Yeah. It's sort of one of those days where it's sort of the question, do we need a hoodie? Don't we need a hoodie? And I asked Max and he said it was hoodie season. So this is our very first time wearing the hoodie this fall since we put the hoodies away last spring. Yeah. But the hoodies are great because it means that Max can go outside when the weather's a little cooler. And, oh, big crust. Now, we live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And that means that our winters are quite variable weather. We get things that we call Chinooks. I'm not talking about the military helicopter here. I'm talking about the warm wind that blows over the mountains and gives us a bit of a respite from winter. Now, when we get a Chinook, temperatures come a little bit above freezing, but it's still kind of chilly out. I mean, the days are short. It does not get super, super warm, but it's warm enough that, Max can go outside wearing a hoodie. And yeah, so we actually have a whole hoodie collection. So Max gets to go outside during the winter when it's slightly cooler. And he really, really enjoys that. Obviously, we're not going out when it's heavy snow or minus 30 with minus 40 wind chill. That just gets way too cold for Max. But if it's a nice winter day, we'll actually pop out wearing a hoodie. So he's super good about his hoodies. I mean, he'll pick out which one he wants to wear, lets me pop it on, not a problem at all, and happily goes outside wearing it. And the hoodie, it just goes over top of his head, and then it tucks underneath his wings, and it Velcros behind him. So they're super, super easy to wear, and he does not mind wearing them at all. And that kind of surprises me. I thought the first hoodie I got, it was one from a company called Avian Fashions. And they had a contest, and Max entered and won, and he won a hoodie and a flight suit, which is super exciting. And I thought, well, he wears a harness. I don't know if he'll wear a hoodie or not. So I tried, and you know what? Introduced it slowly. And he decided that these hoodie things were okay. And I thought, wow, I can't believe I put my bird in a hoodie. And then we had a cooler day that's outside. Max wanted to go out, and it was too cold to go out without one. So popped on a hoodie, went outside, and Max said, yeah, this'll do. And I thought, okay, wow, the hoodie just extended the season for Max. So it really is a functional piece for Max. But it's no different than you or I. If it's chilly out, we'll put on a coat or a sweater, right? So why shouldn't Max? So does the hoodie keep Max warm when it's chilly out? It does. It does. And I'm going to tell you what happened, not last winter, but the winter before. We were out taking some pictures and looking at some Christmas lights. And there was a Chinook, but it was still a little chilly, and obviously we're out at night. And I had the heat in the car cranked up, And we'd step outside for a few quick looks and some pictures, then we'd pop back in. And I was being super mindful about keeping Max warm. I actually had bare arms myself, so I knew exactly how comfortable Max was. And that's my rule of thumb. If we're outside and it's chilly, I go bare arms, because if I can go bare arms, Max is going to be comfortable. So I was a little bit chilly, but I had Max. I dressed him up in his warmest hoodie, and it was kind of a fleecy one. It sort of looked like a Sherpa is sort of the term I use for it to describe it. But we went out and we were looking around, and then Max got a little flirtatious, and he says, I want to go home. And I said, I'm sorry, Max, are you getting chilly? And I cranked up the heat even more in the car. We drove home, and Max very helpfully said, hey, we could turn here. And I said, no, Max, it's a sidewalk. Cars don't drive down sidewalks. And he looks and goes, but if we turn here, we can go home. It's like, yes, Max, it's true for walking, but we're in a car, and cars can't drive down that sidewalk. So we got home, and Max was in a big hurry to get inside. And as soon as he got on his perch, he's looking at me saying, now, can we take off this hoodie? I said, sure we can. Took off the hoodie, and I realized poor Max was overheated. Yep, it was a little too chilly out, so I bundled him up too much, and he was overheated. So I would have realized that if I would have just tucked a hand underneath his wing. But yeah, so hoodies, absolutely, they keep him warm and comfortable. So Max, what are you looking at? You're looking over here. Let's go here with the camera. There we go. Is it funny? Is it awesome? So funny, so awesome. Oh, do you see the dog across the street? Yeah. Did I see that dog before you did? It's actually beautiful out here, Max. We might be able to go for a walk this afternoon. So Max, where do you want to go walking? Do you want to go back to Silver Springs? Do you want to walk around the lake, the pond? Do you want to walk around the community? Do you want to go to the playground and see if the kids are there? Where would you like to go today? There's so many options. Yeah, Max, people talking. I agree, it is awesome. Oh, you're telling me you'd like maybe a shower today? Spring shower? Your brother got a bath the other day. You want a shower? You could do that. So what are you looking at, buddy? Yeah, you're looking pretty intently. Oh, are they still up on that roof over there? Yeah? Yeah, I think they're doing some shingles over there, buddy. Bach. Bach is right. Yeah, YouTube's not showing me your comments right now, so I'm going to have to go back and read the comments later and respond to them later. I'm not sure why chat's not working, but, you know, technology, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We at least have a beautiful day. Max is sitting outside enjoying himself. So if you're joining us, I want to encourage you, check out some of our other videos, not just our live streams. Max had a lovely walk at Silver Springs Botanical Gardens. That one's a lot of fun. Oh, you know what else is a lot of fun, Max? When you threw that tantrum about not wanting to go inside, your midnight tantrum, that one was fun. Yeah? And what else do you like? Yeah, we've got some videos of your siblings taking a bath. Tico had a bath the other day and he enjoyed himself. Had a slip in the tub, but he was perfectly fine. Yeah, anytime the birds are bathing in a bathtub, I'm right there within arm reach. I treat them just like toddlers. But you know what? They really are toddlers. They're just toddlers with feathers, especially Max. He acts just like a little kid. And he is a happy, happy boy. Oh my birdness, we have 125 people here with you today, Max. This is super exciting. Yeah, so many new friends have joined us. So if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. I'm Momager Nicole, and this is Max. And we are super, super excited to see you here today. Yeah, Max, is that good? You feel good? Are you happy? Yeah, it feels good out here, doesn't it? The sun on your feathers. So one question we quite frequently get about Max's hoodies, we've already talked about how we put them on, so if you missed that, just roll back on the stream. But it's how many hoodies does he have? So Max counts the following way. He counts 1, 2, many, lots. And Max has lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of hoodies. This one is his gray rainbow hoodie because he's got some bright rainbow colors on it. So that one's kind of fun. Not quite a traditional rainbow, but that's okay. It's multicolored. He's got a teal hoodie and an orange hoodie that are sort of a psychedelic print. He's got one that we call Birdberry. It kind of looks like, you guessed it, yep, Birdberry. Yeah, just like the designer. We've got a red plaid. We've got orange. We've got a jean hoodie. We've got one that looks like a tuxedo. We've got, that one's kind of fun. That one's seasonal. That one, that one's great for Valentine's Day or anytime you want to dress up. It's not as warm, but it's super fancy. Yeah. The best dressed bird in that one. We've got, when we're talking about seasonal, he's got a Santa hoodie, so he can be Santa's little helper. Or mini claws. He's got the claws to go with it, right, Betty? Yeah. How about we don't chew on those right now, hon? No, we don't want to chew on those. There's other things we can do outside without chewing on those. Hey, Max. Oops. Okay, let's get onto the arm. Yeah. We distracted you so we can do something else without chewing on the beads on your hoodie. I do have more beads if I need to replace them, but, you know, let's not. What else do you have? Halloween. Max absolutely loves Halloween. Got to be his favorite season. We've got some really fun stuff we do every Halloween with Max. We've got some great Halloween videos. But Max has a couple of Halloween hoodies. He has purple with skulls. It looks like a purple hoodie until you start looking close, and you see it's got sort of a really cool design on the pocket and the inside of the hood. And for the baubles down here, it's got little skulls. That one's a lot of fun. We've got a skull hoodie, which is black with a skull on it. Yeah, it's an applique of skull. It's super, super cool. What else do you have for hoodies? Oh my goodness. You've got that Sherpa hoodie, which is super, super warm. You've got a red plaid hoodie, sort of a darker red. You've got a dark green hoodie. Like, he just has a closet full, which is super, super exciting. Earlier this year, Max did a really special limited edition plushie. Plushies sold out, no longer available, but his plushie actually had him wearing a removable hoodie. And it was both removable and reversible, so you could be team orange or team purple. Those plushies are currently in production. They were pre-saled through a company called Gimme Swag, and they went into a pre-sale production sale, and now they're in production, and they are going to be shipping starting next month, and just cannot wait for that. But that was pretty special, right, Max? Some mini Maxes are flying around the world. Well, Max, you know, it's kind of hard to preen when you're wearing a hoodie. Max, us. No, how about we don't preen the hoodie? Are you getting too warm in the hoodie? Would you like me to take off the hoodie? It's up to you. Are you comfortable with it? Okay. Well, we'll leave it on for now, and you tell me if you want it off, okay? Trying to figure out how to do that with the camera on a stick today. But there's always a way to accomplish these things. This one does have a tripod, but it does not turn. I think it's supposed to, but it doesn't. So we can't film using the tripod. We'd have to prop it up if we took off your hoodie. Yeah, Max, are you a happy bird and you know it? See, how are we doing here? I'm going to just bring the camera up close. Whoopsies. I'm going to flip it. Oh, let's stand up. You're getting bored and you want to go do something, huh? Let's take a look around. Yeah. How are you feeling? You want to walk over here maybe? Oh boy, Max. Oh, that was a big sloppy poop. Big poopers. Super poopers. Yeah. Max had some carrots for breakfast. I got the coolest carrots. They're called Rainbow Organic carrots, and they come in orange, green, and yellow. And they're all full-grown carrots, and the flock really, really likes them. Uh-oh, we don't chew on that, honey. What do you want? Are you trying to tell me that you're getting bored? That you're getting tired? Okay, I'm going to put my foot here. Can you sit on my knee? No, you don't want to sit on my knee. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm going to flip him around. So Max is telling me that he's had enough of the streamies and he wants to go do something. Now, Max, do you want to go for a walk out here? You can go for a walk out here. I got to use my foot to open the gate. Let's open the gate. Let's go down here. You got to stay close to home, though, because we need the Wi-Fi, okay? There you go. Yeah, let's walk down this way, Max. Yeah, you wanted to go for a walk, huh? You said you were tired of just standing there. There you go. Where are you? What's that going on? What's that going on, Max? You want to look over here, huh? Good job, buddy. Good job. Yeah? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah? Yeah, happy cluckatoo. Happy cluckatoo. Hello. Yeah. You see people? Buck, 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 buck. There's some sun. Yeah. And if you're happy and you know it, huh? What? What? It's for sun. Ooh. There you go. Just going to change that for a minute. There you go, Max. There you go. Look at that sunny shine. Do you like the sunshine? How about we walk this way again? How about we walk over here? Yeah, you just wanted to get for a walk, huh? Let's walk. Let's walk. Let's walk, walk, walk. Whee! Is that fun? Woo! That was fun, wasn't it? Yes, yes. Oh yeah, there you go, honey. Here, walk. Do you feel all the sun? Does the sun feel good? Yeah? Okay. Oh, you want to go this way. All right. Max definitely wants to go this way. All right. Open the gate. Oops. Sorry, folks, bear with me. I seem to have both hands kind of busy. One with Max, one with this. So I'm just trying to close the gate with my foot. There. Go, Max. So do you want to hang out here for a bit longer? Are you happy? You want to sit or do you want to go in? It's up to you. Okay, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to sit down again. Okay? Oopsies. Double check. There are no wasps on the chair. There you go, Max. Huh. Yeah, I think that short walk actually means he's going to sit quietly for a few more minutes. Good job, Max. Good job. I'm going to try something for a minute. I'm just going to drop this here. Drop that there. Max, do you want to take off your hoodie? Can I take off your hoodie? So we're going to try doing this on camera. Sit here. Oh, you're standing in a weird spot for that. I'm going to bury his head. He's used to me doing this with him standing on his chair. And I'm just going to reach in here. I'm just going to tuck some feathers in. Oh, let's see. Let's tuck the feathers in. Uh-oh. Tuck, tuck. Woo! Good job! There's the hoodie that he was wearing. You can see it goes over his head, and then goes back underneath his wings, and then it just velcros together. So there we go. So that's how Max wears a hoodie. There you go, buddy. Yeah! And now we have Max without a hoodie. He's going to give us a fluff. Yeah, he's still wearing his harness underneath. Harness goes on and off very similarly. We won't take it off while we're outside, but I think Max may have been getting a little bit warm because that sun, it's warmed up a lot out here in the last 20 minutes. So maybe we don't need the hoodie quite as much as we did. Max, whoa. There you go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There. There. Got both of us in there again. So yeah, always kind of fun to hang out with Max and his hoodie. Out on the patio, you can see what's going on, people walking past, watch the cars going past, watch the birds flying past. There's always something going on out here, right, Max? You hear people walking. Do you hear people walking too? Hello. It's awesome. Max definitely loves talking to people. Here, do you want to go on my knee again? Step on my knee. Good job. Good job. There. Yeah, happy Max. so happy. So we got a buck earlier. Do you have another buck? If you're happy and you know what buck? No. You were barking at dogs earlier. You were barking like a chicken. You were roaring like a dinosaur. Now you're just sitting quietly. Actually, you're being pretty patient. You know what Max wants? He probably wants his lunch. You getting hungry, honey? Yeah, if you're a good boy, we can go for a walk this afternoon. So Max, you never did tell me where you want to go. Do you want to go to Silver Springs? Do you want to go to the pond? Yeah, do you want to go to the playground? Or do you want to go somewhere you've never been before? So if you want to go out, what's going to happen is I'm going to give you lunch, and then we're going to take a quick nap. I know. Yeah. And then we'll talk about going out. I think that would be kind of fun. It's a beautiful day out. Yeah, so beautiful. Yeah. Take advantage of the nice weather while it's here, Max. Right? So yeah, since we've got some folks who are joining us a little bit later, I'm just going to give a quick recap on the news. We talked about next weekend, we're not going to have a regular Saturday stream because we are going to Parrotpalooza. Max has a table. Parrotpalooza is an event put on by the Calgary Parrot Club, and it is super, super exciting. There's lots of members' birds to meet there. Max is going to be there. Max has got a table. Max also has Max merch that he has available for sale. So he has got everything at his table. He'll have t-shirts and pins and magnets, stickers, keychains, and even some necklaces, right, Max? Yeah. So we're going to have those goodies at the event. Oh, you're going to give a good preening. Okay, you're going to look pretty for the event. And we're also going to have a really cool door prize draw. Door prize draw, we're going in together with our friends at Parrot SOS and Aviator Harness. And we are going to be drawing for a gift basket with gift certificates from Parrot SOS for a course and a one-on-one consultation. And remember, Robin from Parrot SOS is one of the top avian trainers in Canada, so that's pretty awesome. We're going to have an aviator harness, so just like Max's, and you can pick your color and your size. Hello. Making friends, Max? I think they got a dog with them. Gonna bark for their dog? Yeah, that's right, it's awesome. Yeah, so we've got the draw prizes at Parrotpalooza. We are going, it's going to be a great opportunity. If you're in the Calgary area, come down to meet Max. You don't get many opportunities to publicly meet Max, and this is going to be one of them. I mean, we go for walks quite often, but you have to be in the right place at the right time to meet Max. But this one, you're going to know where we're going to be, and you can come out, you can meet Max. You can meet Momager. Momager here. We're going to be out all day at Palooza. Max is going to be able to pose for photos. We're going to have goodies at the table. But it's not just about Max at Palooza. We're going, Parrot SOS will be there as well. She'll be able to talk to you if you've got questions about your birds' behavior, questions about training birds. Really, really great resource, and this is an absolutely wonderful opportunity to meet her one-on-one at the event. We're going to have members' birds from everyone at the Parrot Club. If they're bringing down the birds, we're going to have everything from the tinies, from the little cockatiels to the large macaws. Max, your friend Corky's going to be there. Mango's friend Corky's going to be there, yeah. So there's going to be other Moluccans. I mean, we do have other Moluccans right here in the house, but we're going to have African Greys. I hear that Parrot SOS will be bringing Quentin. Quentin's going to be there. Yeah. We are going to see Amazons. I mean, sort of like TCal. TCal's not coming because Max gets very jealous when he's out with me. He wants to have one-on-one time with Mom. I can understand that. There's going to be a lot going on. So, yeah. The cool thing you'll see is if you do come out, you'll get to see, you know, if Corky's there, you're going to see just how small Moluccans can be. Because Corky is just a tiny, tiny Moluccan. And then you can see Max. You can see size difference. I mean, there's a huge size difference even between Max and his brother Mango. But between Corky and Max, huge size difference. Yeah. And the macaws, you'll also be able to see for yourself that Max is bigger than these two macaws, than the macaws that are going to be there. So that's pretty awesome. It's always kind of fun when you realize just how big Max actually is. There's going to be other vendors there as well. We know for sure that Parrot Trends is going to be there. Parrot Trends, they've got an online store service in Canada, but they also do pop-ups. She's going to bring a lot of goodies from her store to the event. Now, we've already pre-ordered from her because there were some things that we wanted to pick up, and we wanted to make sure that she had with her, and we want to make sure she doesn't sell out, so we pre-ordered those from her. So you can place pre-orders and have them pick up at the event. That's what we've done for you, Max, right? But you can also shop at the event. She'll have toys, she'll have food, she'll even have some aviator harnesses for sale there, won't she? But yeah, so she always has a really lovely display. But there's going to be other goodies as well, other Parrot merchandise. And if you've ever gone looking for Parrot merchandise, you'll know that it's few and far between. There's not a lot of it out there. There is Max's Etsy store. If you want to find Max's Etsy store, we've got links in our bios. But you can also go to maxthemoluccan.com, www.maxthemoluccan.com, and, you know, that's our website, and it's got links to a little bit of everything. We're actually in the process of adding some extra content to it for some resources and whatnot, because I think resources are always wonderful, right, Max? I think the Chop Chick's going to be at the event, so if you wanted to pick up some fresh chop for your flock, yeah, lots of good stuff. What do you think, Max? It's preen time. Well, folks, I want to shout out to everybody who's joined us today. Thank you for everybody who has commented. Thank you for everybody who has joined our Insiders Club, our subscription club with YouTube. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed and commented and liked our videos. Thanks to everyone who's watching our videos. I mean, you make all of this possible. Right, Max? Do you have anything to say? Yeah? You're saying thank you. It's awesome. Oh, big crest. Big crest. Oh, it is awesome. You think it's awesome? Yeah. All right, folks, we're going to call that one a stream. I want to say thank you to everybody who joined us. Can you say thank you, Max? You say thank you? Yeah, it was a lovely balk. All right, folks, we'll see you again. Check out some of our videos. Check out yesterday's stream. And bok. We love and appreciate each and every one of you.